Hi there and welcome at your guitar workshop. My name is André and today we're going to be doing a new song for the Metallica special, Fade to Black. I've already covered the intro and the intro solo, so now it's on to the verse and the chorus. So let's grab that electric guitar and let's get started on the first chords. Alright, so before I get into this tutorial, I have to say that James Hetfield plays these chords without the basses in live performances. So he just plays something like that. The thing is that it seems that on the recording the basses are played. Now maybe that's just the bass guitar that you're hearing, or that they're actually played on the guitar, but that they choose to, to make the guitar parts a bit easier for the live performances. I'm not really sure, but in this tutorial I'm going to give you the guitar parts where you have to play the basses. So it's a bit more difficult, but if you're playing it on your own, it sounds more like the recording. So I think it's better. So let's get into the chords. And the chords that you have to play are A minor, the C chord, the G chord, and the E minor chord. Now, what do? You have that A minor chord, but you remove your index finger before playing it, actually making it an A sus2, but let's not make things too complicated. And you play the A, D, G, and B string by pressing down your flat pick down the strings and just playing it like an arpeggio. Once you've hit that B string, you make a hammer-on with your index finger on first position of that B string, and there you have your A minor chord. Then you play G string, D string, E string, then D string again, and then you play open G string, then ring finger makes a hammer-on on that G string, and then you play the B string, like this. And the down and up stroke should be, well, at least the way I play it, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then you get the C chord, and you take that C chord and then you play the G string with your middle finger, and the flat pick plays the A string. And that's sort of like hybrid picking, so you're using your flat pick and your fingers at the same time. Like so. And after that you play B string, D string, E string, D string. Like this. 3, 4. Then you play that G string. Make a hammer with your middle finger in second position of that G string. And play that B string. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the down and up strokes here are 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now you go to that G chord, and there you also have a little part of hybrid picking. You play the G string with your middle finger, and the flat pick plays the E string, the bass string, like this. And what do you play? You play those two strings together, then you play B string, D string, E string, D string. 3, 4. And then you play index finger, second position of the G string, then G string open, and then you get to the E minor chord, like this. 3, 4. And the down and up strokes here are 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then you get to that E minor chord, and you play that G string with your middle finger and the E string with your flat pick. Then you play D string, A string, and I do that with upstrokes. Then you play the B string and the G string open. And then you put your index finger on first position of the B string and middle finger in second of the G string. And then you strike them, but at the same time you slide your fingers towards where your index finger is in third position of the B string and your middle finger is in fourth position of the G string. So like this. So that E minor chord like this, 3, 4. And the down and up strokes are 3, 4, up, up, down, down. So let's try to play those 4 chords in succession. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now there are 2 variations to this, and those variations are all in the G chord, how the G chord is played. So the first variation is, it starts the same, so you play the G chord, so you play that E and G string together, then you play B string, D string, E string, D string, and then you play open G string, make a hammer with your index finger on second position of that G string, like this. Then you play that G string once more, and then you go to that E minor chord. Like this, 3, 4. So that's the first variation. The second variation goes like this. And what do? The beginning is the same, so you have that hybrid picking, then B, D, E, D. And then you play that third position, or just that B string, then second position on the G string, and then you get that E minor chord. So like this. And the down and up strokes, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So what you do, you play the original one, then you get variation 1, then you play the original one again, and then you get variation 2. So it goes like this, 3, 4. Original again. last one was variation 2. So that's how you play the verse. So let's move on to the chorus.